All right. Yes, back. Good afternoon, all geeks and fans. Welcome to Question Bag, brought to you in part by GoVerse TV. This is our laid-back portion of Ink Radio, where all we do is answer your questions about comics, games, movies, and all that geek fun. Now, before I go around the table, I want to let you know how to get your question read on our channel. You send in your name and your question, and if it's appropriate enough to be read on our show, you will hear it on this portion of the Ink Radio. I'm Andre Brown, your host. Of course, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, on Spectacular Comics LLC. We are the first shared cinematic universe in Virginia. Yeah. So we appreciate y'all's support. Looking forward to do another question bag, playing some catch up. Steven's not here, shooting the show, so shooting for the associates. So we appreciate him. And let this remarkable individual introduce himself, where to find him at, social media, tag forums, and let him know the character you're playing as well, the associates.
Yes. So this is your boy Ahmad, aka Mighty Mod. Social platform, you can find me on IG at Mighty Mod 757. That's MADDY 757, or Ahmad Chinnery on Facebook. But yes, on the associates, I do play Red Mask. He's one of the main characters. I've been playing this character a few years now. Yeah, so I'm pretty much, it's kind of like my alter ego now. Definitely loving this journey. Finding new things about this character, just unlocking new gems each and every time I'm tapping in. So I'm definitely loving it. Always thank and appreciate Andre for the opportunity, man.
Yeah, definitely. The honor is definitely mine. I appreciate everything you've done with the character, and now your live screen debut is coming soon. So
yes.
We're gonna get right into it because we're still playing to catch up on old questions. I was able to add a couple of new ones. We still got like 30-something questions I didn't get a chance to add yet. So we appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all.
Keeping the segment alive, because without y'all would be no question bag. It'd just be nothing. So we appreciate y'all, and I'll let you read the first question.
All right. So the first question is Aaron Army Brat writes, the Terminal is set season 2 premiere date at Prime Video for October 21st. This is one of my favorite shows for Prime. Do you Kings agree? And do you feel the season could be as good or better than the last season?
I saw half of season 1. I thought it was definitely a great show, definitely a good launching point as far as getting to being a show lead. I mean, Chris Pratt has been in other, of course, shows and stuff like that, but this was one of the first where it highlighted him more leading in action, very serious drama, action, drama, gritty, and stuff like that. And I think that, I think he's done a great job from what I've seen thus far. Gotcha. I will be finishing the season out so that way I can get prepared for season 2. Have you ever got a chance to look at anything dealing with the Terminal list? I have not
seen the Terminal list. No,
gotcha.
I haven't. Yeah, so gotta take time to check that out as well. I definitely, I'm a fan of good recommendations for shows and movies. Because I kind of stay in a box sometimes. But if someone says, "Am I really check this show out?" I'll check it out. Broaden my horizon, and a lot of times I do strike gold when it happens. So.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. So.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out, man.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right, we appreciate that. Thank you, Army Rat.
Yeah, thank you.
Next question, Academic Goat, GOAT.
All right now.
Writes, Zatanna has leveled up and has officially been named the Prime Magus of the DC Universe. The Prime Magus is DC's version of Marvel's Sorcerer Supreme. I am hype. Are you fellas excited? What's your take on this? I love her as a character, and I hope they explore more with her. You guys like her too? Yes, I do like her as a character. I love when she is attached to the main theme lines for the Justice League at times. I loved her in Young Justice. And I did read some of her individual run as well. I think that there's a lot to explore with her and what they can do. I feel like that leveling up and have them in DC having their own type of Sorcerer Supreme, I think is fantastic. And I'm looking forward to learning more about that and really engaging in the story elements dealing with that character. Anything you want to add, or how you feel about that? I know character. I know comics ain't necessarily, but I know like Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange.
Right.
How you feel about like Zatanna? Because I know you heard of her too, right?
I have, but I really don't know much about her. But I think that's pretty cool. If she's up there with Doctor Strange and all the other sorcerers, if she has that related power, for them to give her her own title, her own platform, her own space, I guess. I think that speaks wonders.
Definitely.
And maybe she'll get a little more exposure. People will know a little more information, or more fans would know who she is. Pretty much more DC fans. So yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
That's pretty cool.
Appreciate that, Goat.
Yes, thank you, Academic Goat. Thank you.
Next one.
All right, next question is Edward Wachowski writes, first time writing in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Oh, first time writing in from.
First time writing in from Stillwater, Oklahoma, excuse me. I like your channel. Keep up the good work. And Andre, I hope to catch you on your next live stream. I want to win that game too, by the way. Laugh out loud. Anyway, I saw Masters of the Universe, and me and my sons loved it. It's a rumor that there might be a sequel. Sorry you weren't a fan of the movie, but what are your chances for the sequel? Because I have seen a lot of people actually not like it on Instagram that I follow. You think they can pull off a trilogy? Thanks for reading my question.
I appreciate that, Edward.
Thanks,
big
Edward.
fan.
Yeah.
Stillwater.
Thank you.
You been there? Huh?
I have not.
I haven't even been to Oklahoma at all.
Yeah,
so we appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, as you guys know my impressions about He-Man. I feel like they didn't give it its just due, mainly because I felt like they had too many hands in the kitchen. I feel like they should have just let Travis Knight do a cohesive script on his own to really, cultivate the He-Man universe in his own eyes. He just kind of walked in and was able to just, kind of handle or deal with what was given to him. And I just feel like He-Man could have been better. I just feel like it was more they could have done with it. I feel like they should have streamlined the script better. Have you even got a chance to go see it yet?
I have not, man. Yeah, no, it's just been
it's all right.
Yeah, past few weeks been really busy, hectic, just home, work, everything. So just the weekends been kind of slammed. Really haven't been able to do much on the weekends the past 2-3 weeks.
Gotcha. No, I understand completely.
Yeah. So I'm not missing nothing as far as the movie.
Yeah. So I feel like it could have been better, but we'll see. What I don't think, because I think it's financially tanking at the box office.
Oh, okay.
It's not doing too well, especially with newer movies that came in. Of course, Supergirl, Disclosure Day. You should see the illustrious popcorn bucket over there.
Right.
And then Toy Story 5, and then now the new Minions movie get ready to come out, and so
further getting pushed to the back.
Yeah. And Michael was out around the time as well, and just got lost in the sauce right now. Michael is closing in on $1 billion, I think. So,
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I just got lost in the sauce. I don't really see it actually getting a sequel. I don't know, man. It's just not looking good for it at all. And like I said, I thought if they can get Travis Knight to actually write his own script from start to finish, or with his writing team as well, maybe to help out with any elements that he needs, filled in, then I can see maybe, but I don't really see it being a strong potential right now, though. Gotcha. Anything you want to add to that?
Sequels are only based upon how the original finishes. If it finishes strong, they go like, okay, we raked in a ton of money. Let's keep the money going. Look at Fast and Furious. Let's stretch the money as long as we can. Let's stretch this penny out as long as we can. It's been working.
Yeah.
It's been working. Ludacris, Tyrese, everybody, they are riding the wheels literally till these Fast and Furious wheels fall off.
One of the tires did bust now, so now they kind of slowing down. This is pretty much it.
Yeah.
So they're going to do this last one. They're going to pull it back, you know what I'm saying, and do it from California.
I understand, and just enjoy the royalties. Enjoy the 20-year run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Exactly.
Exactly. So.
Oh, did you read that one? I read that question. Thank you, Edward.
Yeah, thank you, Edward. I did. I read that.
Okay, gotcha. I'll read the next one. All right. Oh man, Steve ain't even here. I'm gonna have to save this. I gotta save this for Steven. Yeah. I'm gonna read your question because they did write it in.
Right.
I'm gonna have to stash this question though. The real Steven Jackson. So Steven, I found you online and was like, this brother stole my name. Laugh my butt off. Shout out to you, bro. Though I ain't on social media like that, but gave you brothers a follow on YouTube. But I have two questions. One directly for Steven. So what projects you like acting in? What was the main thing that drew you to War Major? And what's the next project outside of Spectacular Inc. you're doing? Other thing is for the table. I see a lot of people online complaining about the change from male characters to female characters for games. For an example, The Last of Us Part 2 focusing on Ellie, Ghost of Yotai, the newest Witcher game coming out, and of course the new announcement for the God of War game, playing as his wife. Is this an intentional trend, you think? What's the new setting climate for these games? I am open for whatever, to be honest, and I ain't hating at all, but is this a legitimate reason to be frustrated? I am excited about the new God of War game, by the way. So the second part we can go ahead and answer now, but I'm definitely going to make sure that we, just remind me, we got to make sure we pull this question. So
Steven,
Steven can, I appreciate it. Steven can follow up with you about that. But as far as what we're, as far as the female game aspect, I don't think it's necessarily a trend. I think it's just, hey, we want to tell this portion of the story. We want to do this. We want to do that. So it's a lot of different elements they're trying to tackle. And they're trying to just be able to broaden their horizon instead of just being like, oh, hey, we're going to tell it from this male, protagonist story, story arc or whatever the case may be. Right. I feel like there's intentional energy towards what they're trying to do, and I don't think it's some type of movement or feminism or anything like that. God of War's wife. We're getting another God of War game, so we're gonna get him fighting most likely the Egyptian gods. So, I feel like everybody should just calm down. They're not replacing her. God of War Kratos is one of their strongest IPs. Right. So they're not doing anything, ignorant when it comes to making decisions for the gaming franchise. I think they're just trying to, revamp a couple of things, kind of refreshingly tell new stories within that same universe, but we're still getting another Kratos game. Yeah. Same thing with The Last of Us Part 2. It's a story. It's not let's change it up now and stuff like that. I can understand if it was like, this is Ellie, Ellen, or whatever, Alan something. And then in the next one, they're like, this is the same character, just a female version or something like that. No, it was literally Last of Us Part 1, Last of Us Part 2. Mm-hmm. It's telling, a continuation of a story, and it's focusing on, Ellie. And then, of course, Joel, he dies. He gets killed and all this other stuff. So it's a lot of different, facets that you want to, check into and really dive into before going into thinking that it's some type of hidden agenda when it's actually not. And that's the super important thing to really remember, that it is not a agenda moving, initiation or anything like that, or just trying to get you a part of something. I think it's more just focusing on, the story, the characters, and telling the story that they feel
from their perspective. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'll let you answer that and how you feel about
that. No, I'm definitely with you on that, and there's nothing wrong with just diversifying the storyline. Like you said, just getting the perspective from the set of eyes from a different character. Not necessarily a female, could be anybody, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Even when I did play games, like I said, I still play games here and there, but like when I did, if I'm playing with a female character, I'm not like, oh, she moves slower, she's not as fast, or there might be something about this character that I like. She might have some moves that's better than my main character that I use. So yeah, I don't mind that at all. I have no issues. And with the main character being on God of War, being his wife, like Dre said, it's just showing the story from her perspective. She's still gonna be, badass and kicking butt or whatever. But yeah, I think it'll be a good fit. Nothing wrong with that.
And we still getting a God of War game, so
absolutely,
that's fine.
Yeah, yes.
I appreciate that, and I'll make sure, like I said, we'll save this question so we can get it over to Steven so he can answer your
first appreciate that, Steve-O.
I'll let you read the next one. Appreciate it.
All right, next one is Spider Girl writes, new here, wanted to get in on the fun. Just a quick question. How big do you gentlemen think the box office will be for Supergirl's box office opening weekend? Could it be in the top 5 of the year?
No, it's not going to be. Yeah, I mean, we already pretty much in the cluster thing. I know this is kind of, us getting to your question late, but yeah, it's not. It's going to be solid, and that's okay. I mean, you don't have to be a juggernaut of, the opening weekend, as long as they, make profit and things of that nature. I feel like the new DCU can continue to thrive. Like I said, I liked it. I gave it a 7.75 out of 10. Like I said, it's not a perfect movie, but it is a solid movie to me. And I can't wait to see them continue to expand the DC universe, whether it be on the small screen, the big screen. But when it comes to, Supergirl, I don't think a lot of people had, positive impressions on the movie. And there are some that's just being negative just because, it's a girl or whatever the case may be, which is very frustrating and irritating to deal with. But I just want to highlight that the movie itself is solid. And
nice.
Yeah, I think that even though the box office may not be as strong, I still think that it has the capability of at least being able to be profitable, and that will be a benefit to the new DC universe.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add to that?
I still haven't checked out Supergirl, but the trailers look pretty good. And it's a new focus on, a new character in the DC universe. I mean, usually we're just used to Supergirl comic book. We're used to the Supergirl cartoon that came out, years ago. But for her to actually have her debut in a movie in 2026 with the CGI that we have now and special effects, I think she's a good fit. I think she will put some ripples in the DC universe, and have some maybe more movies to come. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet, but definitely want to check it out. And I don't see her as a one time or one yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Right, you know what I mean? One hit wonder. So yeah, definitely.
All right, appreciate that, Spider Girl.
Thanks, Spider Girl. So appreciate that.
So next question is Sassy1844 writes, Sanaa Lathan Lathan joins Brianna Middleton and Kyle Allen in Sophia Banks' thriller Tilt. I am excited about this because she is one of my favorite actresses. I haven't seen her in much lately, though I haven't seen her in much lately, though, and I know little on this project. You guys know anything more about this movie, and do you think it's good casting? Well, I haven't seen much about Tilt. I don't know if you've seen anything like that.
I haven't seen anything about Tilt, but I mean, of course, Sanaa Lathan, she's one of the GOATs, one of the greats. Anything that she plays in, she's going to give it her all. So I'm interested to see what she's in. I'm interested to see what the story's about, and if it fits, my liking, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might just check it out because Sanaa Lathan's in there. You know how I do.
Yeah, she's definitely an awesome actress. I am excited and intrigued to check this out. I haven't heard anything about this project, but that's why we're going to be doing Black Gold, our show that we're going to be talking more about Black cinema. What's coming out and giving people the resources needed to keep them alert and abreast of, Black entertainment. So I'm excited, but I will do more research into this just to see what's going on. We appreciate that, Sassy One.
Thank you, Sassy One.
Gotcha. I'll let you read the next
All right,
one.
next one. You Don't Want Smoke writes, I love the Until Dawn game and love we making it a legitimate franchise now. Until Dawn 2 comes to PS5 next year. I hate waiting that long, but I am eager to play. Have any of you played the last one, which I think is a masterpiece of a game? And does this news move the needle of excitement for you?
I haven't played this. I don't know much about this particular franchise or IP. I am excited to see, where they, of course, take things with it and stuff like that. I do want to at least try to play the first one to get more of a, clear understanding and just kind of see, where things land and stuff like that with it, and kind of getting some determination on, what we can look forward to until Dawn 2 and stuff like that. Okay. You heard anything about it or anything?
Honestly, I haven't played any of the Until Dawns, but I did watch the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, what you think? The movie.
You Don't Want Smoke. That movie was good. It was a good movie. It was like a horror type movie, and it was very interesting. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So if the game is similar to the movie, I would definitely play the game.
That's
you know what I mean? Yeah, it was really cool, man. Really good movie.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
Did you read this one or did I?
I read that one.
Okay, gotcha. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. You Don't Want Smoke. Appreciate it.
All right. Next question is, go home, Roger. Yeah, I like that.
Go home, Roger.
New to the community. Glad we got a new one here. Keep doing your work, brothers. Anyway, I saw some tweets on this Golden Trailer Awards. I may sound dumb, but what WTF is that? I've heard of Oscars and Emmys, but trailers, really? I think that
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's an award. It's not, they don't highlight it that much. It's not like big and known, but it is something worth as far as for trailer makers. So
Okay.
people, studios that make trailers and stuff like that, I think they do deserve some type of recognition, because some of the trailers be so awesome, and then when you get to the movie, it's like, ugh. So that means you really did your job at promoting.
Absolutely, you did a great job.
How do you feel about it? What's your impressions on it?
I think that's pretty cool because I mean, you know me, I'm a stickler of. I hate watching a trailer that shows all of the great parts of the movie, and then when I watch it, I don't see any new parts. Like, I don't like that. I might as well just watch the trailer and then, just read the summary on YouTube or something. You know what I mean? But I think that's pretty cool because people probably don't really understand the pressure that it takes to create a good trailer. You have a good trailer, you're attracting, you're drawing in people, you're generating money. You generate money, you keep your job, you can make more money. Yeah. So, well, exactly. So you gotta, the trailers that make it or break it. Because if you have a bad trailer and a good movie, nobody's gonna watch the movie because of the bad trailer.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I agree 100%.
Definitely. I think that's cool. Shining a little light on the people that, that create the trailers. Give them some kudos, give them some big ups. Definitely. I respect that.
Definitely. Appreciate that. Go home, Roger.
Yeah, thank you for that. Go home, Roger.
That was me. I know right there. Let's go read the next one.
All right, next one. Bloods, right. Tubi drops trailer for Tay Diggs and Tamar Braxton's deadly new thrillers, Stepfather. I think it's the I'm MF hype for this. Please tell me you King's gonna watch this show. Review it. I haven't heard anything about it.
This is the reason why I want to do. I can't wait to do Black.
Yeah, man. Like exactly. We need more promotion, more publicity. I'm interested. Of course, Tay Diggs is a great actor. Been in the game, 20, 30 plus years. And Tamar Braxton, she's a good singer and a good actress.
Yeah, she coming up on the actor.
Yeah, absolutely, she's doing the thing. She's doing the thing.
Side indie projects. That's how you do. You saw, small little indie, little movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, throw me in a big blockbuster.
Absolutely.
Like, you need time to build up to that point.
Time, so. But I wouldn't mind checking it out.
That's good. That's good.
Absolutely.
It looks intriguing. I did see some promotional elements on it, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. See what's happening with that. So we keep you guys updated.
That's right. That's right.
We can review that. I'm gonna read the next question here.
All right. Thanks, Bloods.
Appreciate that. Cake Man in Snow writes. Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah. New DC Elseworld series is coming, which follows Kara and Kyle and on their journey through the stars together. Not apart this time. I think it's something fascinating to explore. However, do we need another Elseworld dealing with Superman? I mean, do you think they can take a fresh spin on this IP? Appreciate that. I think, they are trying to oversaturate certain characters. Probably Superman would be one that I feel like they just kind of, over explain and stuff like that, and do. And I want to have it where we can just have like maybe 2 or 3 max runs on Superman. I just want to make sure that they really, stick the landing when it comes to it. That's one of the biggest things, is that a lot of shows do not know how to stick the landing. And I definitely want to see, it's the comic, not the show. I apologize about that. It's the comic. No, I know. So I meant to say, for saying for the comic. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with the comic and what can be done with that particular story. I'll check it out to see if it's for me. If not, then it's something I'll definitely just kind of keep on the back burner or something like that. If it does get better later on in the season or something later on in the series when I'm reading the comics and stuff like that. So, but I appreciate that, Cake Man. Appreciate that.
Man. Appreciate that.
I'll let you read. Did I read this?
Yeah, you read Cake.
Okay, gotcha. I'll let you read next one.
All right. Next question is Randy's cousin writes, I don't care what anyone says. I loved Cage and Rand together in the Netflix shows. We finally got a new look at Luke Cage and Danny Rand in Daredevil Born Again. But it's been a minute, and I wonder, can they capture the same magic from the Netflix era? I'm pretty sure you fellas have seen the pictures. Are you guys excited for season 3 of Daredevil Born Again?
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic show.
I'm still trying to catch up. Yeah, I gotta catch it up.
I think they're doing a great job. I look forward to seeing the new season comes out next year. I wonder if that's going to be the last season, because the ratings haven't been strong on it. But I mean, the reviews are stronger, so that's the fantastic thing that you want to have. But I'm just hoping that the viewer numbers increase so we can go ahead and make sure that Daredevil continues this great run. So I am looking forward to a lot of cameos and appearances in Daredevil season 3, and I hope that they can continue to grow, and I hope they do get a season 4.
And the Luke Cage is still the same character as the same original character.
That's not all the actors
back. Cool, nice.
I'm excited about that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, anything you want to add or anything like that to it? Because you watched the Luke Cage show and the Iron Fist show on Netflix?
I never did.
Oh, okay.
Well, like when it came out years ago, I never checked it out. I was just into Avengers.
Okay.
Because it was well, not Avengers, but the saga, the whole Avengers series. I was just into that.
Universe.
The universe. And everyone was like, "Yo, check out Luke Cage." And I was like, I'm gonna get to it, and then kind of got pushed back. But definitely gotta check it out, man.
Definitely.
Daredevil too. Absolutely.
Yeah, appreciate that, Randy.
Thank you, Randy's cousin. Appreciate that.
Alrighty, we got Andromeda.
Andromeda.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay. Right, so Different World hits Netflix September 24th. I am excited, but I am worried. Is it too little, too late for this revival, or could this be a second coming we need in Black cinema? I don't think it's gonna bomb as long as the writing is exceptional.
True.
I think that it can be a new hit. I think it could be a sleeper hit, and then grow into a stronger fan base and be able to expand and have people go back to the original show, and to be able to highlight those, you know, different things that Different World is actually offering, and kind of go from there. So, and, you know, of course, I know you remember watching Different World when growing up. How did you feel about the series in the past, and how you feeling about the series coming up, and what the differences can be for both?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely loved the series in the past. Grew up on it, you know, watching it, getting home from school, watching all the classic shows, all the pillar shows. You know, was it Dwayne Wayne, and Melanie?
Mm-hmm.
Melanie, yeah. So
Whitley.
Yeah. So yeah, that definitely will be a nostalgic moment, you know, for me to watch. I'm definitely interested, and I hope that they bring some of the old concepts, some of the lessons, the learning lessons to the forefront in today's age. You know, but I think it'll be a good, like you said, depending on the writing, I think it'll be a good remake. It'll be good to bring this back. You know.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Andromeda.
Yeah, we're getting winding out on time too, bro. A couple more questions and be done for today.
Okay.
Yeah, because I read the other one.
Yep.
Go ahead, read that.
All right, next one is Conjuring Magic Forever writes, the new Magic Gathering card sets for superheroes are coming, and I can't wait to get my special packs. Do you think these decks can do big numbers? And why didn't they just do superheroes from jump instead of starting off with individual characters like last year?
That's a good question. I don't know what their marketing strategy was. I know that a lot of people were very irritated about that. But one thing I will say is that the new cards, I think, which is going to be selling like hotcakes. I think that they can really do more for the gaming community and kind of expand and get more people on to Magic, that maybe weren't interested in it and stuff like that. But having these characters are like, okay, hey, I want to play, and then playing with different people and really expanding their repertoire when it comes to Magic and stuff like that. I think that it is a smart move. I just wish they would have made it sooner. I'll let you add what you want to add. How you feel?
I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I never really got into the Magic cards and the Magic packs and everything, but I think individual characters could be a little boring for some people. I see what Conjuring Magic is saying, because depending on what type of style a fan likes with a specific character, they might not want to see an individual character and wait for their favorite character or compatible character to their liking to come out. If you just put out the superheroes all at once, have the fans choose what they like, I think that might be a better marketing move,
Yeah, safer bet.
Right, exactly. But yeah, that's my put on it. Yeah, that's my take on that. Yeah, definitely.
And appreciate that, Conjuring.
Thank you, Conjuring. Appreciate that.
This is me, right?
Yeah.
Next one. Okay. Sidewinder writes, we got a first look at Deadpool in X-Men 97 season 2. He is my favorite character, but how big of a role will he actually have in the series? You think Disney got the pockets to pay Ryan Reynolds to come back and voice him, or that's a little too much? Yeah, it's a little too much. They're not gonna cut no check for him to do that. But I do look forward to season 2 of X-Men 97. I think it's going to be an exceptional show, and I think that it's going to bring the heat. I think because with Apocalypse there, I think it's something that's going to be worth watching and stuff like that. So
I still gotta watch season 1, man.
Oh wow!
I still ain't watched it yet, man. But Deadpool, I've never seen Deadpool in any animated series.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember, of course, before the movie, I had a lot of Deadpool comic books. I had a few Deadpool comic books with him. We was fighting Juggernaut. Got a few of those comic books, and I got one where he's just, killing some goons in the streets or whatever. But yeah, like I think that's pretty cool. I think that'll be a good fit. Like I said, I still gotta watch the show. I heard nothing but great things, and I don't deny that. Because, I'm definitely an X-Men fan from early 93, 94 when the first series came out. So yeah, definitely gonna be checking it out.
Gotcha. And this is the last question for today. Did you read side one or that was me?
That was you.
Okay. All right. Last question. He's gonna read the last question for today. Still got more to get to, and I'll let you do that.
Yes. Last question. Oceans 1982 writes, new fan from Sydney. Oh, okay. Laying down under Sydney. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Appreciate that. Love the Atomic Woman #1, by the way, Andre. Hurry up with issue 2, please. LOL. But listen, Batman gets a new butler in Batman #12. Why? We don't need this. Stop changing my characters. Why are they replacing Alfred? Are they running out of ideas?
Well, I mean, they're not necessarily getting rid of him. They basically are, trying to try new things, get, fresh ideas, kind of switch it up a little bit. I personally do want, I personally do want to, I personally want to see some evolution and them trying to try new things, but at the same point in time, that I don't want them to rip apart the core element that makes the character the character.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big thing with me, so I'm open to read about her. I'm a book behind when it comes to the Batman comic, but I am really looking forward to seeing what's going on with the new Batman and why. And I think that the reasoning of the why may shock us. That may be something that's like, hey, I want to do that, and then I want to read that more and stuff like that, and we just dive more into it. So, just saying my 2 piece on it. So let's just see, what kind of intel unveils when it comes to that, the new character and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But me, Alfred's been there, since day one. Like, Alfred, in a way, is Batman. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. And I definitely feel you on that, Oceans. Certain elements of a show or a story, when it changes, changed characters can change, but certain core characters, certain things, like, you got the Batcave. The Batcave will never change. You're going to keep the Batcave. You got to have Alfred. He's part of the Batcave.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like he's in Tide. He's in Tide.
Like Robin, Nightwing.
Absolutely. yeah. You're not going to change their names.
Exactly.
Yeah. Definitely.
So we'll see. Because apparently I think Alfred had ended up dying because of something or like that. So I'll read more into it and let you know. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all we got time for right now. We appreciate you guys joining us with Question Bag. Unfortunately, like I said, it's going to be another head-to-head until for another couple of weeks, but we'll be back with that segment. Like I said, if you get your question read on that channel, you go to spectacularinkradio@gmail.com, spectacularinkradio@gmail.com, your name, question, and we'll see if it's important enough to be read here. I am Andre.
I'm Ahmad.
And we'll see you guys next time. Go Verse TV.
Yeah.